All right, Libra. Let's record you guys while I'm in the middle of a power outage. Perfect timing. Second week of July for my Libras. Let's see what your situation is calling for. Looks like someone's running in to say something to you or give you something. What is it? What is it? Okay, first things first, let's show you the sets, right? In the cross position is the Queen of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Dare I say, a stable couple and or relationship, but you are in the cross. You are somewhere in between finding that stability and not, right? There might have been an ending here with somebody, but you still have not let that go. Interesting, because I feel like that person might come back to vindicate you, validate you, and to upgrade said relationship. But the struggle is to get this off the ground to be stable. You definitely had an on and off with this person. We'll see more when we clarify. Yeah, let's continue to see what's going on. What's coming in towards my Libras, please? Three of Hearts. Three of Swords, not hearts. You wish we had 3 hearts, because then you wouldn't be able to deal with the pain of the 3 swords. 6 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Either you're doing this or it's being done to you, right? It just feels like someone's breadcrumbing you. Someone's kind of just giving you mixed signals right now. And it's kind of heartbreaking because you feel like, here we go again. It's the same shit all over again, right? Or it could be for some of you, not or. You could be the other camp. The other camp is you're breadcrumbing somebody. And you're doing it because you're heartbroken and you can't give your heart fully to another individual. And you feel bad, guilt, regret, and you don't know where something's going to lead. But it is what it is, because you're still holding on to somebody else because you're not emotionally available, Libra. Can be flipped. But somebody's coming to talk to you heart to heart, because you know what happens with breadcrumbing. Whether you're breadcrumbing or it's being breadcrumbed to you, the other person, including yourself, is going to want to know where the relationship stands. Because nobody wants to sit there and tell themselves, these mixed signals, am I deluded? Am I crazy? Do we have feelings? Do we not? Like, why are they keeping me around? Right? It's like one of those situations. What's the surprise of the week here for Libra, please? I went to go turn on the lights because it was a little dark in my video, and I was like, oh, there's no lights. Death at the bottom of the deck and Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is telling me someone is coming to talk to you face to face, heart to heart. You will discuss your feelings and your emotions, because I do see that something has ended, Libra. There is an ending. There is a death. But right behind it is a soulmate card. It's the 2 of Cups, where 2 people feel the same way about each other. So this is going to clear so much for you. It's going to clear up everything, Libra, right? Because I feel like this is about your wish fulfillment and your desires, whatever this is. And it's going to give you that thing that you need and want. All right, let's continue and see what's going on. What's the advice here for my Libras, please? Ten of Wands in reverse, and the 3 of Cups in reverse, and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. All right. There is something here that's saying that not every reconciliation needs to happen. Not every good news is good news. Not every networking group is good group, right? And the Ten of Wands in reverse is telling me that even if this was a third-party situation, Libra, with the Three of Cups in reverse, maybe it's best to let it go because something is overwhelming you. It's too much of a burden. You see this person, if this was upright, be like, yeah, don't give up. I know it's a heavy lift, but hold on. But there is something here where you need support. You do need help, and you can't do something by yourself. We'll see more what it's talking about in the extended, but it definitely is talking about a whole third situation, a whole third party, a whole third angle. It's not working for you, right? It's making you feel stuck. It's making you trapped. It's making you not move forward, not aligning with somebody else that you need to. And you're also kind of not making the sacrifices that you need to, or cutting losses. It's paralyzing you, actually. We'll see more when we clarify that in a minute, but let's see what the outcome of the week is for Libra. The Knight of Swords. Ooh, what is this? This looks nice. The Knight of Swords. What am I talking about? It's the King of Swords. Why do I keep saying that? Maybe because I want a knight to come on in and swoop me off my feet. But this is just as good. The Knight of Swords talks about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is somebody very airy, cerebral, smart, fair, balanced, honest. Doesn't scream the I love yous, but definitely takes care of you and shows you the I love yous. They're in the upright position. It tells me they're available for you. And you know what? You got unfinished business with said dude or dudette. And the universe is like, your shit is not changing, Libra. You need to wrap up this cycle. You need to tie up loose ends, cross some T's, dot some I's, because you know what is coming towards you? Your cute, adorable little happily ever after, which I do love because it tells me it's your vibe tribe. It's your happy place. It's a place where they get you and you get them. It's a nice, beautiful fit. You belong. That tells me you belong. All right, let's continue and see what's going on because I see something in regards to marriage, commitment, and all of it. All of it. The white picket fence, the dog, the cat, the kids, the nice cars in the driveway, all of it. All right, let's continue. I want that for you, Libra. I definitely do because my daughter is a Libra, so God willing. Let's see what's going on here. Now, you guys have had an uphill battle. I'm not going to lie. And Libras, you being one of the cardinal signs, it's been frigging chaos the last 10 years. Chiron was in Aries, which sort of affected all the cardinal signs. But now it's gone. And now these major planets that don't shift so often, they shift every decade. Neptune moves every 14 years. It just moved into Aries like last month. Saturn moved into Aries last month for the next 2 years. Neptune, 14 years. Uranus just moved into Gemini for the next 8 years. Who else is moving around? Pluto is moving into Aquarius. All these major planets on the outer rings, you know where they're moving? They went from water and earth into air and fire. This is your turn. And you guys have been through the ringer the last 10 years, up, down, left, and right. Now, there's a reason I'm explaining the planets because you will understand the tarot cards too. As is above is below. Planets influence us. This is why planets can be predictive. Now, with that said, Neptune, when it was in Pisces for 14 years, it forced the collective to think about the other person. It forced us to have empathy. It forced us, against our own personal detriment, to stay in our place, to shrink ourselves, to be small, to fit in, because we thought about the other person. Now that it went over to Aries, fuck all of you, because that's Aries. Aries rules the first house. And this isn't just an Aries thing. This is a collective thing. It's just because Aries rules the first house of self, identity, me, My turn. How does this shit roll the way I want to and how I feel? So this is why it's shifting positions. It's all about me. Now, it's not just going to be about you, Libra, but the people that you're dealing with, this is how they're going to also feel. All right, so the people in your external environment. Take that now and let's apply it to tarot, shall we? Something that has ended, you didn't let it go. And this is something that wasn't somebody you were married to or committed to because it had potential to develop. All right? Because 4 of Wands, we don't go from 10 backwards to 4. We build. We go 4, 5, 6 up to 10. So the 4 of Wands tells me putting in pillars, putting in structure, right? 6 of Wands, something that you finally are seen for. Someone's finally seeing you. And right now, you have the voice to speak up and say, yeah, I did that. Yeah, look at me. Yeah, you're not shrinking anymore, Libra, to fit in. You're not going to make yourself do what the other person wants and beat the shit out of yourself for the other individual. You're done. And I guess that's very attractive because somebody comes back and says, holy shit, hot ass Libra. But you're struggling to find the structure and stability. So clarify this for Libra. Isn't that fun? How we could connect the two? Some of you are dealing with an Aries or a Capricorn and Sagittarius. 3 major arcanas. But these aren't what are. This is what is. This is the clarifier to tell me why this is going on. You could be dealing with an Aries Emperor. You could be dealing with a Capricorn Devil. You could be dealing with Sagittarius Temperance. And 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is also in the next position. This is the breadcrumbing card. It's the beggar's card, begging for attention, begging for help, begging to be noticed. Me, look at me, like without me having to tell you, or you are doing it to hold a place for somebody because you didn't know if plan A was going to pan out. Now, you're tempering yourself, you're holding yourself back, you're trying to be patient in regards to something that just keeps repeating, something toxic. It goes round and round in a fucking circle. That's why you have unfinished business. I have nothing else to say about this Emperor. This Emperor is available to you. They mean business. And that's kind of where their mindset is at right now. Business. Business. Everything is a business right now. Like love, we will find it. But let's get our shit together. Let's get our ducks in a row. Because when you have this 4 of Wands, upgrading a relationship, upgrading a position at work or a job, the next thing is your 10 of Pentacles. That's why 2 minutes ago I was talking about there's a potential here with somebody. Even though your heart is breaking, you still have the potential in the coming months to have the situation where you could be with somebody where you upgrade in a relationship to marriage, commitment, the dogs, the cat, the kids, the white picket fence and the nice cars in the driveway type shit, the good jobs, all of that. I mean, yes, you don't all want the same things, but whatever your happy abundance is, it's in reach. You just have unfinished business here with somebody, and I'm wondering how that's going to read out. So what is the 6 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords? All right. The Strength in reverse, Leo. Oh, sorry, my neck is down all day, so I have to kind of stretch a bit. Page of Cups. Somebody's going to start texting you, or you are texting them. I'm hearing, I can't help myself. I can't help myself. So this could be somebody that's just texting you instead of picking up the phone and speaking to you directly or making plans or what have you. But they can't fight you off. And I don't think you could resist them anymore. Something is, you can't resist. You send a message. You do. I don't know if it's because you feel bad or what you're doing there, but it's like, I don't know. You're also helping yourself because it's coming from a place of pain. And the person you're talking to there is emotionally mature. They're emotionally available. Because I see a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. They're very watery with this King of Cups back here. But you're still holding on to somebody. This is not going to help you. It might. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. You have a couple people here. The Knight of Cups, please. Clarify this for Libra. You have two knights, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. You're just, I mean, I love this energy because this is very practical and this is very smart, right? But it's combining two energies, practicality and stability with emotional. So it's a nice balance, right? Two knights. Knights do things. They deliver messages. This one says slow and steady, day by day, step by step, we'll be fine. We're going to go and we're going to have a conversation. Step one, let's go talk to the person, see their face, see their reaction, see what happens, and then we'll take it day by day. The universe is going to click something here to have this happen, to help your life move forward. Because I do see you getting single for a hot minute because you're going to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally serve you, right? And it could be something you were having a fling or an affair and you finally close the chapter on one situation. That's why your advice here is saying, well, do we have to reconcile everything? Some things are a burden. What's the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse? Oh my God. So those of you who are new to me or don't know me as a reader, most of my followers know this about me. I use two different decks. And the reason I do this is because if the same card falls in the same position, and those of you who are mathematicians could probably back me here, it's a mathematical improbability that you will get the same card in the same position with 78 cards and 78 cards. You in the same position in reverse too, on top of it, because these are all upright. Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Not all things need to be reconciled. You need to be upgrading your life. Move it forward. Upgrade your job, your career, your status, your relationship. What is this outcome here for, Libra, please? The Queen of Pentacles, okay. Yeah, I don't want to say you're rushing. You're not rushing, but it's like happening, like the stuff that's happening to you, Libra, it's simultaneously, right? See, with this King of Swords here, this other person that you're dealing with, whether it's your boss or your significant other or a lover or a friend, I don't know, they're your opposing energy. With the unfinished business here, you are going to be single and doing something alone. But you are also finding your stability and your structure on your own. Because it's showing me you're nurturing, you're loving, you're kind and caring, but you're going right off into a passionate new beginning. All right, that's going to make you super happy. But then you got to take 2 steps back to finish up something else. Judgment. And then you start questioning, like, whoa, who should I... No, you got to end one situation and move forward with the next. I think you have an overlap going on here, Libra, and it causes you confusion. Even though where you're headed towards, is the happily ever after stuff. Let me see what we're going to talk about for those of you who are here just for love. For my Libras, please. Healing family issues. Yep. And at the bottom of the deck is religious factors. So some of you might have like some sort of fundamental difference between you and somebody else. And when I split the deck, I took a peek and I saw free yourself. So some of you are staying in situations to your detriment, right? Because you're afraid or you don't want to hurt the other person. And it's saying, what are you doing? You need to free yourself. You're healing major family issues. We're going to get into that and see what's going on, because what I'm feeling from this card intuitively as a reader, I'm vibing that as you do this, this breaks open a new version of yourselves, right? This opens and frees you up, Libra, to get into a healthier relationship here with somebody. Because it's like a light bulb goes off. It's like after that healing, it's like, oh my God, major repair. So that when you get into the next relationship or the person that you're working things out, it just starts to become smooth sailing. And we'll see more messages in the extended, what it's talking about. All right, guys, let's head on over there. Everybody else, I will see you next week.